What up, y'all? Shady Jeff at the mic. Uncle Shady here with another Hollywood Undead reaction video. I know you guys love when I do these. So, I thought I already did this one. It's weird. I went on like a tear doing these, and I thought I did more, but I didn't. So anyway, this song, this was probably the last song. Like, I think I left midway through this song. Aaron's probably has the recordings. I remember I spent maybe half a day doing vocals on this song and helping him. So here's the story of Crazy Train, the Ozzy Osbourne song, which is the da 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 da. So I went in. I'd had the idea to cover I had the idea to do the Halloween, the Halloween, creepy Halloween, the movie, the soundtrack, and Crazy Train. So I took it. So I went to Aaron, and I was explaining it to him, and like he didn't really like it, but I didn't really care, and I was just like, well, let's at least tap it out and see what it sounds like. And so we did the Halloween one, and then we did Crazy Train, and he was like, oh, it's kind of cool. And then that was the last time. And then we had worked on just some screams, the Undead and the chorus, the background screams to the chorus on this song. And then after that, I think that was like the last day I was in the studio, probably, if I remember correctly. So yeah, and then it was funny because years later, when this song ended up on K-Rock, you know, like being played mainstream, I was like, these motherfuckers, like he ran with that shit. He knew that shit was good when he first heard it. Aaron had this thing. If you went in and if you went into the studio and showed him some cool shit, he'd be like, oh, I don't like it. But he actually did, and he would use it eventually. But he always started off, oh, I don't like it, because he didn't come up with it. But anyway, so the reason why Crazy Train is so significant, so this is a pretty classic story. At some point, I'm going to do a video about this story, but like do it pretty well because it's pretty funny. So the story goes, it was probably 2000. I don't know. It was around when Hollywood Undead was popping, MySpace, when I was in the band. I went to, there's a band called Steel Cobra that plays all the covers. They're like hair metal band. So we went and saw them. I went and saw them. I was with Trey Cool from Green Day and Tom from MySpace. And we were watching Steel Cobra. I think they were called something else back then, but we were watching them, and I wonder if I'm even live right now. That would be really dumb if I wasn't. No, okay, I'm live. So where am I getting? So okay, so we were at the event watching this band, and where did that go? And eventually Sonny from Skrillex, he called me, and I was like, hey, come down to, I'm like hanging out with Green Day right now. And so Sonny came down, and then I think Jeffree Star was there, and Evan Thomas 750, and Matt, the Curls Matt, he was there. And it was a pretty crazy night. Something happened where we were all hanging out, and we were hanging out. Kelly Osbourne. That's right. She was there too. So, and she's the main part of the story. So Kelly was there too. So we're all in VIP hanging out, and some kid walks up to Sonny, who at the time was like 16, and flicked a cigarette at his face, and it went in his eye. And so me and I don't remember who else jumped in, and like there was a crazy scuffle. But since we were with Kelly Osbourne, the security, kicked the guy out, and Sonny was all like freaking out because he had just got jumped. And we hung out a little bit longer at the event, waiting for everyone to leave because we didn't know what was going on, because the dude just randomly like picked a fight with Sonny, who's like a teenager at the time, it was crazy. So what happened was after that, we went to Kelly's house, which is the Osbournes TV show house, which was pretty surreal, because I was like, I know these dogs' names, and I know where the bathroom is here. And so it was like 3 a.m. probably. It was me, Kelly, Evan Thomas 750, Maddie to Curls, Jeffree Star, Sonny Moore, Skrillex. And so this is a crazy story. So it's 3 a.m. and Kelly's sister came down, who was never on the TV show. I didn't even know there was another sister, and she introduced herself, and Sharon Osbourne popped her head in and said hi to everybody. And we were all just kind of hanging out in this kind of area that they had off of their kitchen, just kind of like recovering from the crazy night we just had. And we were all kind of tripping out because we were at the Osbournes' house. So I had a sidekick. The sidekick is a phone from back in the day that T-Mobile had only, and it is the best phone of all time. But anyway, this is a long time ago. So I had a sidekick, right? And I only had one ringtone that I had bought, right? And I remember trying to use my phone because I needed to use my phone, and there was no service in the Osbournes' house, like at all. And I was like, that's crazy, because I think we were supposed to meet up with some people or something. So all of a sudden, Ozzy fucking Osbourne walks in, right? And we're all just like looking at each other like, oh my God, Ozzy Osbourne is right in front of us. All of a sudden, my phone goes off. Crazy Train starts going off because it was the ringtone, the only ringtone I had. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even put two and two together. Ozzy walks in, and my phone goes, starts playing Crazy Train. I froze. And I remember looking over at Evan, and he just looked at me, and he buried his face in the pillow. Maddie to Curls jumped up, ran across the room, like kicked a door open, and like collapsed on the ground laughing. Jeffree Star was like, oh my. I remember looking at Jeffree Star and him going, oh my fucking god. Like, it all hit us what was happening. And I was like, oh my god. Luckily, Ozzy is deaf. He walked in and he was like, oh, the fucking burrito, hey kids, and then like grabbed a burrito and left as we were all sitting in suspense about what had just happened. And mind you, I didn't have phone service even. It was really kind of like, I don't know. It was a very surreal experience. It was very funny in hindsight, but very embarrassing at the moment. So anyway, yeah, so that's why Crazy Train, like I thought it would be funny to work it into a song because of that story. And, we could do a music video over it. It would have been hilarious. So anyway, yeah, so that's the story with Crazy Train, why Crazy Train was a significant thing in Hollywood Undead lore. Kelly Osbourne's a sweetheart. Very nice girl. All of them were very nice. I have several other stories. I have one more story that is even crazier than that one that has to do with the Osbournes, but they'll save that for a different video. Right now, we're gonna watch this. Hey, dudes. Oh, what's up, chat? What's up, everyone in the chat? No, we didn't drink with Ozzy. It was like so late, and we were all so frazzled because of the fight, and of course, yeah, like we had some drinks and stuff, so we were all just kind of like laying there, like sitting there, like, oh, what the hell? And then this happens in front of us. But anyway, yeah, it was super funny. So, Undead, yeah. So the that's Crazy Train, Ozzy, ripped off from Ozzy. As I've showed you guys, a significant amount of the first, maybe the first 15 songs, Aaron had basically just ripped off other people's music and used it and built songs around it. But here we go. I remember I was driving somewhere with like a lot of people, and we were listening to K-Rock, and this came on, and I was like, holy shit, this is the band I used to be in. Damn, that's crazy. I guess they finally got an album out. But yeah, Aaron and Jarrell have... No. Aaron has, I don't know, he may have deleted it. I doubt. He didn't delete anything back then, but he's got my vocals over all this stuff. There was another song, too. I don't know if you guys know or remember. There was another song that I screamed Undead in. I don't remember what song it was, though. All of Aaron's lyrics are not the same, but they're very similar, and like his style of writing is very similar. Nothing really goes together. Sounds like they layered my vocals in still, because I know they Hollywood Undead released at least 4 or 5 songs and used my vocals still on them. And I know that the B-Sides album, if Black Dahlia or Knife Called Lust is on there, I think, like, that's all my vocals. And they never gave me credit for it. They never paid me for it. They never, did anything like that. Released it without asking me. Pretty funny. Fun fact. George's Cadillac was always broken down. Not George. Yeah, that's George. George's Cadillac was always broken down. He was never able to drunk drive his Cadillac. When he bought that thing, I was like, that thing's gonna break down, and it immediately broke down. You don't know what it takes to get this motherfucking drunk. I'm already left, maybe it's a little too late. Johnny's taking heads off of all faggots who hate. Cause I'm like, going motherfucker, there's a price to pay. Yeah, I'm like, going motherfucker, and it's judgment day. One day, get up out the way. Tomorrow will rise, so let's wait today. I feel like I can hear just a little bit of my vocals back there. You know, I don't give a fuck what you think you say, cause we are on this whole place anyway. Get up out the way. Tomorrow will rise, so let's fight today. You know, I don't give a fuck what you think you say, cause we are on this whole place anyway. I'm getting used to this news, it's the facts who badmouth this music. How fucking stupid and foolish of you to think you can do this. You cowards can, you never will, don't even try to pursue it. I took the chance, I played the bill, I nearly died for this music. You make me wanna run around pulling my guns out and shit. You're tempting me to run my mouth and call you out on this bitch. How ignorant you gotta be to believe any of this. You need to slit your wrist, get pissed and go jump off a bridge. That's not very nice. Can't see the sarcasm in the verses I spit. What you think I just got lucky? Did it work for this shit? Bitch, I've been working at this ever since I was a kid. I played a million empty shows to only family and friends. What kind of person would diss a band that deserves to get big? I'd hate to be that person when my verse comes out their kids' lips. That's just as worse as it gets. This verse is over, I quit. Signed Charlie C on your girlfriend's tent. This song definitely sounds, you know, like it was close to the original 6 or 7 songs. It's pretty, sounds like Hollywood Undead. And the lyrics are very much Hollywood Undead lyrics. I don't think I've heard the whole Swan songs, but I know it sounds a lot different than the original song. This song's a banger, though.
Rowdy like a classroom, pack of wolves, cause we don't follow the rules. And when you're running your mouth, the razor blades come out. But you always press, and you know I never stress. With Loki DMS, Johnny to my left. Got Phantom and the rest, throw it down to rep the west. I grew up on drive-bys and LA gang signs. So what the fuck you know about being a gangster? And what the fuck you know about being in danger? You ain't doing this, so you know you just talking shit. Man, I all of us, cause every song is a fucking hit. Get up out the way.
I've never seen these lyrics before.
Tomorrow will rise, so let's fight today. You know, I don't give a fuck what you think you say, cause we are
Hate you trying to be gangster rappers.
on this whole place anyway. Get up out the way. Tomorrow will rise, so let's fight today. You know, I don't give a fuck what you think you say, cause we are on this whole place anyway. Fucking time to ride, ride. Talk when we drive by. Fucking time to ride, ride. Horse just died, died.
That it? Yeah, so there you go. definitely. I don't. It's definitely probably their best song on that album. I'd imagine it was on the radio. Pretty good song, but yeah, that's the the story of the Crazy Train, and that was basically the last song. This was the song they were putting together as I was leaving, so it had like a little bit of influence from me, but after that, it was all the HU bros. But I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, Uncle Shady.